Alright, so hello. Today I wanted to try to do the FGO Saber Wars challenge quest. You can see here that this is the MHXX challenge quest, and it's the last thing I actually have to do. I still have to do a bit of farming in order to buy out the CE EXP, and I guess buying some more of the gold, not gold, but I guess these are technically gold colored, but they're 3-star. It's silver on the top left corner, but the border kind of looks gold. Anyway, the HP foes, not as valuable as the attack foes, of course, and I've already bought the attack foes, but I think it would be nice to buy those out too. So I have a little bit of farming to do, but not a whole lot. Thankfully, I got a lot of CEs when I was pulling for Space Ishtar, so that made it not too difficult. Anyway, I thought I'd go in with my Assassin Shiki because, well, she has Pierce Invul, she ignores defense, and she's level 100 and she's my waifu. So I'll at least do one run with this, and depending on how things go, I might do some other runs, or I might not. We'll see. But this is the team I chose, with a lot of damage buffing CEs. I got 2 drops of these, which is quite nice, right? Unfortunately, I didn't get a single drop of this CE, which means I only have one of them maximum broken. But I'm hoping that Shiki will be enough to take care of it. Anyway, without further ado, let's give this a shot. So I don't know what to expect in terms of the difficulty level. I read up on the actual quest and everything before I went in and built my team. But, of course, it's one thing to read about, it's another thing to actually face it. And I know this boss is gonna have some pretty annoying stuff with, how do you say, with taunts and stuff. So, we'll see how that goes. Oh, hello Nat. Thanks for coming by. Good evening. Came just in time to see the very beginning of this battle. I don't know where you're... Oh, shit. She already did this for him, huh? Well, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna be doing this yourself, but good luck as well. Let's see. Let's just start by removing all the buffs, debuffs and such. Not a great hand to start. I'm gonna start by just increasing her NP charge. Let's increase everyone's NP charge this way. I don't really need Medea's NP charging up, so let's do this to help Shiki get her NP up. Yeah, so Shiki's definitely not... Whoa. Those are kind of weird sound effects, I didn't expect that. Huh. Okay, I didn't think that she was gonna stun somebody every turn like that, but let's see, remove that from Shiki. This could prove to be very annoying. I don't know if I have what it takes to actually beat this right now. Let's see. I'm gonna go for this to help Merlin get his NP up, even if this does little damage, but I'm noticing that the sound effects for attacking MHXX is quite different from when you attack a normal enemy. Okay, that's okay for Medea. She might not survive the next turn, but if she goes away, I can live with that. So I'm gonna not use Shiki's first skill so that I can save that skill for if and when MHXX uses her invul, because Shiki has Pierce Invul on that skill, but nothing else. But I will use her NP now. I think now's a good time to do so. I don't know what that one command card is, but the other one... Actually, that one's not that useful. Because the one that's on Merlin right now is for giving a damage cut, but because Medea has the taunt, MH isn't gonna attack Merlin at all. Okay, there goes Medea. Now we got Jean. I guess now's a good time to use Merlin's NP. We can use it with the Arts Chain. We'll see. Two single, another 2 Jane? Oh my goodness, wait, you pulled 3 Janes in a row essentially? That's nuts. The odds of that are, well, very tiny. Each one's only 1.5%, but congrats, I guess. I know you probably wanted a different character, but Calamity Jane's pretty nice. Oh wow, holy shit. I did not think that that would outright kill her. Oh, okay. Oh, I guess one thing is the ruler doesn't have any class advantage defensively against the foreigner. But yeah, Calamity Jane's a good servant. I like her a lot. I think she has a lot of uses in terms of the just the stuff that she can provide you with. Okay, so I'm gonna... I'm worried about Merlin dying this turn. But actually, with Masha's defense buff, I think we'll be okay. Yeah. So we're gonna roll the dice and hope that Masha's defense buff is enough to keep people alive. And we'll do this order to help Merlin get his NP up. Yeah, and Calamity Jane, of course, isn't a really huge damage dealer by herself, but extra NP levels is of course always good, right? Especially if you consider that NP2 gives you access to overcharge, which means you don't have to worry anymore about losing NP if the enemy removes NP twice. You skipped the animation twice, wow. But yeah, again, congrats. Like I said, I really like her. I think she's a very useful servant, and as a character, she's quite likable too, I'd say. She's fun, her personality. So Mosh is a high chance of dying. She's gonna die if I don't protect her. Now, do I choose to protect her this turn? I could protect her with herself, or I could also protect her with a Mystic Code. I'll protect her this turn, actually. And that way, next turn, I can use NP charge, her invul for the NP charge, yeah. And I'll save Merlin's Charisma for next turn so that we can use it for the NP charge. Do I have her? Yeah, I actually have one copy of her in my NA account. So in all my pulls between NA and KR, I pulled one copy of Calamity Jane in my NA account and 3 copies of Space Ishtar. 2 copies in my NA account and 1 copy in my KR. So luck was a little weird. I got 3 of the 5 stars and only 1 of the 4 star. So I'd love to get another copy of her, of course, but I wasn't gonna pull for her. I wasn't gonna spend more Saint Quartz, you know? Okay, so this means... Okay, yeah. So it looks like... Yeah, so... Mosh is gonna... She has that taunt until she dies, basically. Which means... I can have Shiki NPing again this turn. But I could also... I can save her 3rd skill for next turn, or the turn after that. Yeah, let's do this. So I'm not going to use the arts chain, even though I'm tempted to. Instead, I'm going to do this for damage. Try to get her in the GSSR. Oh yeah, well you were gonna pull on that GSSR no matter what, right? Because that's the one that has Jean Alter. So hey, maybe you'll get Space Ishtar that way, but hopefully you get Jean Alter instead, right? That'll be the best case scenario. Alright, so now she has Invul. Mosh? Ah shit, she died. But that's okay, she puts up the NP seal. Jaltra and Bunny Artoria. Yeah, I don't know which one I'm gonna pull on, but that's a good candidate for me because Bunny Artoria certainly would be nice to get. So she's gonna do extra damage with her NP against anyone. Actually, she's invulnerable entirely this turn, so I can't do anything there. I'm gonna use his invul now, so that we're protected this turn. Nobody's gonna get hurt this turn, basically. And there's actually no need to gain NP or anything like that, so let's do this. This is sort of the best set for getting crit stars. I also wouldn't mind Jalter. Jalter's obviously a very strong servant, even to this day. She hasn't been fully power crept. We'll see. Okay, now we can NP with Shiki. Do I want to? Do I want to NP with her this turn? I think... maybe not. Instead, I'll use Merlin's... Let's do this, and I'm really gonna have to hope that Nero doesn't get killed here. You get Sherlock too? Yeah, I wouldn't mind him at all. I don't have him in any account. So, and I know he's a very powerful servant. Actually, I heard that he's very good for this challenge quest because of how he can give Pierce Invul and Pierce Defense to everyone with his NP. Oh wait, what? I thought she had NP Seal. What's going on? I thought she had NP Seal. Alright, well in that case, Shiki might die here. Who did she target? Ooh, Shiki's dead. Oh, okay, well, comes down to Nero now. Okay, let's do this. That procs? No? Shit. Okay, let's give her that. And I'll use her Brave Chain and hope that Nero has enough to kill her. Ah. No, I don't think she's gonna be able to kill her with what she has right now because she simply... Oh, she's gonna do... She's gonna use the Pierce Invul every turn right before her NP. I guess that's... Yeah, also, I just realized I forgot to activate that. But yeah, she's gonna have Pierce Invul with every NP. That's gonna be a pain. At least Nero has a lot of... Yeah. She has a lot of guts to play with, but... it's gonna be tough. I really need... Actually, it doesn't matter too much, but I need her to... I need MHXX to target Merlin. Yeah, the last part of this fight is just pretty insane. I guess you really need to burst her down very quickly. Okay, that's fine. But now she's gonna take up another one of her guts. I don't think I have enough because Nero doesn't have the... I only have 2 turns left essentially, and Nero doesn't have the damage CE. She's relying on the event buff. So let's see how far I can take this. If these crit, that'll help. They'll help quite a bit, but even so, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I can do enough damage. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I was doing pretty well up until that very end when Shiki unfortunately died. I guess for the second half of this fight, I think taking taunters actually makes a lot of sense. I think that might be the way to go, so that I can keep because I think if Shiki wasn't targeted there, she would have had a much better chance. I don't know which does more damage, the NP Arts Chain or the Buster NP Buster. They both have their pluses, but the Arts NP Chain at least makes the extra card hit harder. So that could make up the difference, we'll see. Oof. Came close, very close. Very, very close, but not enough. Oh man. Yeah, if they'd all critted, I think that could have done it. Let's see. It's definitely doable with a similar team, but I think taking more taunters, because one thing is... Let's see. One thing is that Jean didn't get any chance to do anything, really. So one thing I could do is have Jean... Instead of her, maybe I could bring an alter ego who has defensive class advantage. Yeah, let's try bringing her. And let's give her this, because the CE does have some nice properties as well as a high attack stat. And as soon as I bring Jean out, as soon as Jean comes out, what I'll do is make her use this stun. Yeah. And that could buy me one more turn, and that could be the difference maker. That could be the difference maker. We'll see. Yeah, that fight just gets way harder at the second half because MHXX is NPing constantly, and I was a little confused because I thought the NP seal was on her when she NP'd, but it didn't seem to work. Well, I think I'm... Okay, actually, I'm gonna... So, yeah, let's try rolling the dice. This could be interesting. I'm gonna protect her with the invul this turn, so that next turn the stun's gonna go away, but she'll still have 2 more turns of taunt. And those turns, I can protect her with her own dodge and also Merlin's invul. And also I can use Passion Lips taunt to try to give her a 50-50 chance, essentially, of getting hit to protect her in one of those turns if I want. Let's use this, because with the enemy defense buff, we're not going to do that much damage anyway. I'm relying on Shiki's NP with its defense ignore properties to do a lot of damage. And also Shiki, oh right, Shiki also gets a lot of NP charge because of all these hits. So that's not bad. I can actually NP with her this turn. Yeah, let's do that. Let's use the dodge. And we'll use her Art's Brave Chain, help her recharge her NP, and also do a lot of damage with the triple Arts Chain. That might have... yeah, that broke the bar. Okay, that means we get overgauge bonus, so her NP gain here is quite good. Nice. Critical damage up, so now she's gonna attack Shiki, and Shiki's not gonna get it hurt because of the dodge. Alright, very nice. But now Shiki... yeah, this is definitely a way better start than last time. That's for sure. Now I'm wondering, should I NP with Shiki, or do I protect her this turn and use that crit star, Quake Chain? At this point, Passion Lip's role might end up just being using that taunt and dying in a given turn. Yeah, that might be the way to go. So I'll protect everyone this turn. And basically, I won't use Shiki's NP until the enemy has around 1 million HP left, because she starts using her NP charge after somewhere around 1 million HP. It's a little less than that, but it's close. So yeah, I'm gonna go for the Quick Chain. The order I'll do it, I guess, is this. I want Merlin to get his NP up, but this doesn't... the structure of this fight is such that it seems you either win very quickly or you lose very quickly. So I think that's okay. Oh, nice. Merlin's gonna get his NP up. Oh no, not quite. Okay. Well, the nice thing is I can kind of try to protect him, but I'm a little worried that he's gonna die. Yeah, let's do this. Go big or go home. We're gonna just go all in on Shiki and NPing this turn. And we'll let Merlin die. Yeah, we'll let Merlin die. I think that's okay. And let's do this. Shiki hopefully can try to loop her NP. Might come close. Oh, right. She also has a defense down debuff on it, too, huh? Okay. Those crits. And now MHXX might do the... oh, no. She's... okay, she still hasn't done the whole charge her NP every turn and keep going thing. But she has a high chance of doing that in a turn very soon. So we're gonna now use Jean's stun. Good. So she can't NP this turn, which is exactly what we want. And we're gonna guarantee that Shiki gets her NP up. I'm pretty sure this is enough to do get 23% NP charge. Yeah, just barely. Okay, now she's gonna NP. Now might be the time to sacrifice Passion Lip. But just in case, let's weaken her NP. This one's level 8, and it, for a single target NP, it's just not gonna do a whole lot anyway. Or it does plenty, but the result is that the enemy still does plenty of damage. But let's have Passion Lip charge up. Unfortunately, Jean's invul on her NP is not all that useful, so I don't think there's that much point in trying to charge her NP. And likewise, Shiki already has her NP up, so there's no real point. I can't... Like, overcharging Shiki's NP doesn't really help, because Shiki's NP's overcharge effect is higher chance for insta-kill. But against the servant, insta-kill is just not gonna work. So let's have Passion Lip do a lot of damage before she goes. So now Passion Lip should be dead from the taunt. Yeah, so having two taunters like this, I think, was definitely the way to go. It's really hard to see who she attacked there. At least I know that this time it's with the taunt, I know it's Passion Lip. I think I'll have Mosh tank this and die. I think that's okay. That'll also buy me a couple turns because Mosh has the CE that applies NP seal. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Unfortunately, I won't be able to use her invul for the NP charge. But before she goes, let's just go ahead and use her defense. And we're gonna do this. I don't know if Shiki's gonna be able to get her NP back up in 1 or 2 turns. It might take a while, but the amount of damage she's gonna be able to do here is... well, it's gonna be important. It's gonna be... yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, nice, and a crit on that quick. Okay, at this point, I think... oh, sweet! Shiki's gonna get her NP up, because she has 69% NP charge. Nice. Means with her 30% NP charge, she can just get her NP up fully. Good. Got the NP seal. Charge her NP. And at this point, Nero herself should be able to finish things off if need be. But let's make this sweet. Alright. So Shiki managed to survive the whole thing and do it. Yeah, that was actually... it's funny how the first fight was really like a disaster at the second half, and this one was actually quite easy, turned out. There we go. Yeah. Not sure what to think. It's an odd fight, because yeah, it's a fight that you either win very quickly or lose very quickly, I feel. Nice, I need a bunch of those. Also, I'm still not sure what that final mission is, actually. But we got the lore, which is good because I had to spend a bunch of lore for Space Ishtar. Huh. Okay. I don't quite know what to... oh, I need 1,000 of these? Oh, seriously? I did not realize there was another whole thing that I needed to do with 1,000 of these, but I guess I need to do that for the lore on this. And also, does the mission itself give a lore? No, it gives a ticket. Or it gives 5 tickets. Oh, wow. So I guess, yeah, I don't really feel like spending this stream farming and doing that, so I'll probably do that tomorrow then. Let me see. Let me do my free summon. You didn't play the event? Like, at all? Because, yeah, at this point it's probably a little too late to try to catch up, right? Which, you know, not a big deal. I feel like the only real missable thing is the MHX buff. Yeah, the only real missable thing's the MHX buff, which if you don't have MHX, it's really not a big deal at all. Except the first mission. I see. Yeah, this event goes on a decent amount. Pretty long. Okay, I'm thinking I'm probably gonna end the stream there, actually. No, you know what? I'm gonna do at least one more run and try a different team. I'd like to do this quest on stream, definitely. It looks like another challenge type quest, even if it's not a proper full-on challenge quest like the one I just did. The King quest was also the King Ellie-chan quest was also kind of a challenge quest. Even if it wasn't quite. But yeah, I'd like to try taking Space Ishtar. See, I guess Merlin having the invul matters. Yeah, I'd like to try taking Space Ishtar because, after all, she is the heroine of this. Unfortunately, I don't have the cost. Yeah, without the NP seal on this, I guess that works. Also, actually, let me change up the CE here. And I'm gonna put on some different music. Because the game music is alright, but to be honest, it gets real repetitive real quick. So I'm gonna turn off the game music and use something else. But on her, what would actually be good? I guess I could just give her some straight up Buster buff with that. Go. And let's put on some more challenge type music instead of the chill music I've been playing mostly. Or this isn't quite challenge type music, but it's a good song. We'll use Merlin, and yeah, this was the team. I mean, for the most part, it's really the same team, right? I'm just thinking, do I want to bring Nero again? Maybe I'll bring Nero, yeah, because last time she didn't do anything really, because she didn't get a chance. And the first time she ended up dying, so maybe this is her chance to shine a bit. But let's give it a shot. I almost never play FGO with different music actually, because when I play FGO on stream, it's almost always just these challenge quests, which don't take that many runs at all. So the music doesn't get that repetitive, but I guess because recently I've been listening to music while playing Genshin, I've been finding that I'm more in the mood to just listen to any music at all in general. So I guess that's how it is. Okay, so with Mosh targeted, that's not so bad. She could die this turn though. I don't think it's worth using Space Ishtar's skills yet. Well, I want to protect Mosh this turn. I think I can roll the dice and hope that Mosh doesn't die just from getting hit. Yeah, let's roll the dice. And because Space Ishtar's quick card probably won't generate much NP anyway, I'll use Merlin's Brave Chain so that I can maximize his NP gain. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure Mosh isn't gonna get killed. Ooh. Okay, well, I was wrong. That damn crit, man. Damn crit. Okay. Well, that's not a good start. If that third hit didn't crit, that would have made a huge difference. Okay, in this case, I'm gonna need to use this on her so that she can have her invul up, just in case MHXX decides to use her taunt on Space Ishtar. But yeah, the annoying thing is at this point, anyone that MHXX targets has a high chance of dying in just one turn with... Oh shit, the taunt didn't land, but the stun did. Okay, that's sort of the worst of all worlds. Do I use the... debuff removal. Oh wait, what just happened? Does that video only... Does that cut off at that point? I don't think it does. I'm gonna have to check back on. The music just changed. Oh well, that was weird. Yeah, this is not a nice start. Not at all. I'm tempted to use the debuff cleanse on Space Ishtar so that I can use the Arts Chain. Yeah, we're gonna do that. And we're also gonna use the invul so that people survive this turn. Anyway, this is more fitting for this kind of quest anyway. Yeah. This is a remix of Mega Man X music, which... Mega Man X remains the only Mega Man game that I've ever actually beaten, or at least played to any significant amount. Mega Man X I did beat way back in the day when I was a kid. I think I was in 6th grade when I played it and beat it. Fun game, definitely. Very difficult, like any Mega Man game. It was one of those cases where Mega Man X was like one of the only games that I had at the time, so I ended up spending a shit ton of time on it. Played it a bunch. Oh, I want to use the invul on Merlin. I do want to use the invul on Merlin. Let's keep him alive at least one more turn. But let's use Space Ishtar's NP. Yeah, and it's definitely a very fun game, Mega Man X. I'm sure all the Mega Man games are quite fun, but for whatever reason, the other Mega Man games didn't really appeal to me. Ooh. The fact that Space Ishtar doesn't have Ignore Defense on her NP definitely hurts on this first half. So Merlin has a high chance of dying this turn. For that reason, I'm actually going to do this so that Jean has a chance of critting here and doing... Oh, wait. Well, yeah, the crit doesn't really matter, actually, now that I think about it. That was kind of a mistake, I guess. I probably should have used it on Space Ishtar so that her Buster cards get buffed. But I was thinking that Jean has a crit. High crit chance there. Oh, well. Okay, well... I guess that's okay. We end up just completely skipping over her NP. I thought maybe Merlin would die this turn, and that I'd have to find a way to protect myself against MHXX's NP next turn, but ended up being a moot point. let's just use that. This run is probably gonna end up in failure at this point, I'm thinking. It's not going very well. Okay, again the taunt didn't land, but the stun did. Damn. Okay, we have an arts chain we can play with. Yeah, I'm gonna use this on Space Ishtar. I think it's worth using this. Let's try that. I'm thinking I could overcharge Jean's NP to 200%, which gives extra healing. I don't think that's gonna be all that valuable, but it could be. Ooh. Okay, Jean might die this turn. Oh no, okay. Jean might die next turn. But let's give her a fighting chance. We're gonna make it 50-50 essentially. You won't bet on my victory this time? Yeah, I wouldn't bet on me either here. Things aren't going so hot. Actually, no. Let's save her NP and use that Brave Chain. Because we haven't even broken the bar, right? And it gets way harder after we break the bar. But we did just break the bar there. It's just I'm worried about Jean now. She has a high chance of dying. But, oh, Passion Lip is sort of protecting her. Oh, well, okay, either. Jesus, look at that creds. Okay. Actually, Passion Lip's taunt ended up being counterproductive because without the taunt, then the turn would have just ended. I don't want to use that Buster Chain. Well, while Passion Lip's still here, she's probably gonna die soon, but let's have her do some damage. Nice! Ooh, that Buster crit's pretty good. Huh. Nero might be able to help us a bit, tanking some hits. I'm gonna do this. Of course, also the fact that Space Ishtar is AoE does mean that her NP is just not that strong. At NP2, you know, she hits pretty hard, but it's still somewhat limited. I think you have to get up to around NP4 before an AoE NP does about the same damage as a single target one. I think she's gonna start doing the whole NP every turn thing now. Yep. Okay, well the nice thing is Nero's Guts means she'll survive this turn. But she's probably gonna eat away a lot of the guts. Oh no. It's only one? In that case, Nero can help us out quite a bit here, huh? She can... Yeah. Let's use the Buster Chain. It's gonna take a lot of face cards, basically, if we're gonna win this. I think Space Ishtar can NP soon, but it's gonna be tough. Ooh, that invul. Okay, well, so Narrow's gonna protect us for one more turn. Man, this is some really shitty RNG. Because the last two hands were all Passionlip and Narrow. Which means next hand is gonna be only Space Ishtar. Unless somebody dies, but no one's gonna die because Narrow has a Guts. I wish I could have... yeah, made some crit stars or something. Unless... it's also possible that this is a reset. And the last one was the third hand in a row. Well, there's not a whole lot I can do. I can't damage her, so... and Narrow's gonna go away soon, so let's just do this to help Passionlip's NP. But let's see how Narrow does, because Narrow still has the Guts. She'll survive this turn, but next turn she'll die. Actually, I wonder if bringing Narrow and... what's his name? Heracles with his Bond CE is kind of a viable tactic, and try to get MHXX to taunt them, because they can each buy you 4 turns, essentially, which is quite a lot. I'm gonna save Passionlip's skills for next turn so that she can keep Space Ishtar alive. But this turn we'll have Space Ishtar NP. Or actually, do I want her to NP or do I want Narrow to NP? Maybe I can just have Narrow NP. Yeah, let's try that. I'm gonna have Narrow NP because her NP does provide a defense down debuff. And next turn I can have Space Ishtar NP in order to take advantage of that defense down debuff. I think that's overall a better combination. Even if Narrow herself can't do that much damage. Ooh, nice. That did a good chunk of damage. So now Narrow's gone. Thank you, Narrow, though. That was a lot of help. Narrow bought me 4 turns with all those Guts. The way the game treats Guts really helps. Unfortunately, now we basically have 2 turns left because Passionlip can help us survive one more turn. Let's try this, and then next turn Space Ishtar will be on her own, essentially, to do a chain. I'm thinking maybe a Buster chain here might have been better, but I felt like I need to use Space Ishtar's NP. And her NP also buffs her... Oh wait, is this gonna do it? Oh my goodness, Space... okay. I did not see that one coming. Nice job, Space Ishtar. Holy cow. Did it. Thank you, thank you. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I would have lost that bet too. It was all Narrow. Narrow's the MVP there. She didn't do anything other than just buy me 4 turns, but that was all she needed to do. Nice. Easy. Oh yeah, thank you. Well, I wouldn't call it easy, but it worked out. Just a Morgan fan. I'm guessing you're a fan of Morgan. Do you play FGO JP? Because I personally don't, but I know she came out on JP like a few months ago, right? Maybe like half a year ago at this point. Right, I think I'll do one more run with... Now, I don't want to use Space Ishtar again, but... who would be good? Actually, let me see. Who has like a Pierce defense or a Pierce invul that I can take advantage of? Actually, does... I have an NP2 Lancer... What's her name? Minamoto no Raiko. Does her NP actually play on the... Oh, I see. Nice. Yeah, so I don't know if I'll be saving for Morgan, but I certainly wouldn't mind pulling her. Defense ignoring. Okay, that could work out. Yeah, doesn't Morgan have two different types of NP? No, I think that was like lowly Lancelot actually, but Morgan definitely seems like a good one. So let's try this. This could turn out to be somewhat interesting if I use Heracles with his Bond CE and hope that he gets taunted. He also might not get taunted, in which case I might be fucked, but we'll see. Alright, thanks for coming by, Nat, and yeah, sleep well. It's good to see you're going to bed earlier than usual, so yeah. That's important, getting lots of sleep. Let's use that. Now, Raiko can pierce defense, or ignore defense on her NP, so that'll be good, but... Oh, I don't think I really want Waver. I'd rather have Merlin. But a Merlin with the Maximet broken. Is that a Hokusai swimsuit cost? Oh yeah, it is. So, yeah, I just... Those are not, like, you know, officially me, or like, art that I own, but they're just art that I've collected, and let's see if I can actually find the actual source. Yes, that's Saber Hokusai. Her name is Kuko. I don't... If you search for Kuko that I just posted, you can find her on Twitter and such, but she's a really good cosplayer and she does all sorts of things, including Saber Hokusai. I hope she doesn't mind that I do this, but I figured I want to share that kind of stuff and also hopefully draw people towards people like that, right? Artists and cosplayers, because, you know, it's not like I have a huge platform or anything, but I like art of that sort, and if more people can find out about it, all the better. So I don't know if this is the right order to go. But let's try it out. Let's try it out. Yeah, I'd like to see if Lancer Minamoto no Raiko can pull this off. And actually, I think Jack the Ripper might be fun. Actually, I'll probably do it on my Korean account, because I do have a Korean account that I'm planning on doing this on, but the Korean account's roughly a week behind. Ooh, okay, that's an interesting result. So I don't have the challenge quest unlocked in my Korean account yet, but I do plan on doing it once it unlocks. So overall, not a great hand, but let's just build up Raiko's NP. Merlin will survive this turn just fine. He'll lose the stun. Have you done this challenge quest yet, actually? Just a Morgan fan? I don't know how much you're, like, keeping up with the current event and everything. I'm still a big FGO, like, fan, so I still clear out all the shops and stuff. Try to do my best doing all the events, but it's not always the easiest thing to do, right? It's, in fact, usually not that easy at all. Alright, let's use Masha's defense buff. Keep people alive. You did it a couple of times? Okay, cool. Yeah, I like to... So I usually don't stream that much FGO, but when I do, it's usually to do all these challenge quests. I really enjoy doing them. I started playing FGO at NA, basically, way back when it first started. I guess that's like 4 years ago now, something like that. And I remember I really didn't enjoy the challenge quests, or that's not true. I didn't enjoy the combat all that much for the most part, to be completely honest. But for whatever reason, as I started playing more and more of the challenge quests, I found that I really actually enjoyed them. Maybe it's once I built up a full team and everything that was able to handle all this. Because I used to be free to play, and then I became a whale, and then I went back to... I always say, once you're not a free-to-play, you're never again a free-to-play, right? Some people say they go back to being a free-to-play, but I don't believe in that. I believe once you spend any money in the game, you're never a free-to-play. But I haven't spent money in the game in about 2 years. And so it took me a while initially to build up a really good team, but once it did, I guess it started becoming a lot more fun. The original Dante's event was something that was the first time that I spent a lot of time doing quests. What do I do here? Spending is addicting. Oh yeah? For me, I'm actually kind of the opposite. It kind of hurts to spend money. For me, it's like I want to try to extract as much fun as I can from these games without spending any money, and that's not always easy. Like when Merlin, so yeah, in NA of course we knew when Merlin was coming out, and I knew that Merlin was going to change the game, so I spent money saving up for Merlin basically. That's when I was in my whale mode. And ooh, wow, nice. That arts crit helped a lot. And since then I've been trying to stay away from spending money, but I've been lucky enough to pull all the major meta servants. Speaking of meta, now Facebook's gonna be titled meta. That's a bit bizarre, if I'm being honest. I don't think it's a good title or a good name at all. But hey, I'm sure those guys at Facebook, or now known as Meta, thought about all that. Let's use his dodge. Actually, you know, in a different universe, if I'd gotten unlucky during the first Kara no Kyokai event, which I guess there's only one event, the original event and the rerun, I probably wouldn't even be playing FGO right now. You didn't want to pull for Merlin because it was so meta? I kind of get that. I kind of get that, absolutely. I respect that when people when people refuse to be meta slaves. I really respect that. But in my case, I was like, God damn, this guy just makes the game so much easier. I should, you know, I should spend and get him, because he really does. At least he makes the challenge quests so much easier. I think I'm gonna save the Mystic Code invol for a different situation. And instead, this time, I'm gonna... Yeah, so here Heracles can actually buy me a few turns. So let's use Minamoto no Raiko's NP. Let's see, we're just gonna use the Buster Chain. Try to do a lot of damage. Lost Belt 4 without him. Nice! Yeah, well... Lost Belt 4, wait, is that... Was that Qin Shi Huang? You mean is that the Chinese one? Or no, is that... Or do you mean the India one? Either way, those were pretty damn tough, right? And I mean, yeah, you can... Anyone, if they're really motivated, can do those and challenge quests without Merlin, right? Merlin's not necessary per se. It's just... it takes a lot more effort. So good on you getting that done. That's another thing I definitely respect, when people are able to kind of force their way to beat these things without using meta characters. Do that. How many guts does he have left? He might have... Yeah, only has 1 guts left. Oof. This isn't a great situation, but I need to get Raiko's NP up. It's the Indian one. Okay. Yeah, that one was super tough. I do remember. I mean, they always keep getting harder, sort of, but it felt like a lot of the like the non-boss quests even gave me a lot of trouble. But if I'm being honest, I have a hard time remembering a lot of that. There are so many quests you end up going through. Oh right, I forgot. As a berserker, Heracles also has class disadvantage, but his defense buff still has. Arts meta, Space Ishtar. Okay, yeah, I'm also really hoping that I can pull Castoria. My Korean account is the more arts meta account though, because on that one I have Tamamo and Narrow Bride. On this one, I don't have either of them, which is a lot more limiting. Alright, so Heracles can survive 1 more turn with the guts. Buster buff. Yeah, I'm tempted to use the cooldown reduction on Merlin and use the hero creation on Raiko, but the 70 and 80% crit, yeah. If it was 100, I'd probably do it, but I don't think I want to roll the dice on that one. So let's do that. So Herc's gonna survive 1 more turn. Still a bit away from getting Raiko's NP back up. That's kind of a pain. Do you have any other like major art servants? Cause yeah, obviously Space Ishtar is a great one, but she's also great for basically everything, right? Which is one of the reasons I pulled for her. I'm not a big Rin fan, to be honest, but I mean, I like Ishtar fine, I guess. But the fact that she has a unique skill that allows you to use her NP of any card type. Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. Actually, that's not too bad. Yeah, the fact that she has a unique skill made me decide that I wanted to pull for her. So right now, this turn I can't hurt MHXX. I can use the Invul to protect Herc 1 more turn. In fact, ooh, this is an interesting choice. Okay, we're gonna protect Herc 1 more turn. Yeah, so this turn we can't do much in terms of damage. In fact, we can't do anything. But we can try to get NP up. Oh, Lancelot Saber, nice. I don't think I have him on my NA account, unfortunately. Oh, the Invul, shit, I forgot she has Invul Pierce. Okay, well, that was a waste. But we do get extra crit star drop rate with Merlin's Invul. We have Merlin's Invul provides 3 turns of extra crit star drops for for everyone. Yeah, somehow my Korean account ended up being just very heavy on the art servants. Alright, so now she's gonna NP. Because I also have Munemori on that account, as well as an NP to Summer Musashi. I think we might just sacrifice Passion Left this turn. Let's do this. Raiko's gonna get her NP up next turn. Fuck it. Go big or go home, I say. We're gonna use the Brave Chain this turn with the double buffed right go Buster. Or, sorry, Buster Chain. For Miyamoto Musashi Berserker's next banner. Okay, good luck with that. I was lucky enough to get her on my NA account NP1 and on my Korean account NP2, and I mean, I love Musashi, first of all. I think she is one of the sexiest servants in the whole game. But also, yeah, as a servant, she's really good. Do the round? No, I have not. I still need to do that one. That's the final mission one, right? So I just unlocked it today because I only did this challenge quest for the first time today, and I did not realize it would cost me 1,000 of the currency, and I didn't have that lying around, so I'm gonna have to do some farming. And yeah, that means I'd rather not, you know, farm on stream and do all that. I'm not a big farming on stream kind of person. So what I figure, I'm gonna stream tomorrow and do the challenge quest. Do that challenge quest, yeah. Have you done it? Because, yeah, I actually don't really know at all what to expect there. Because I haven't read up on it. But I've found the challenge quest in this, like the bounty quest, right? To be generally pretty fun and approachable. But alright, so that actually went much better than I expected. Huh. I was a little worried there in the middle, but Herc saved the day there just by eating up a lot of turns, just like Nero did in the previous fight. Yeah, this is a pretty fun challenge quest at the end of the day. I really ran into a lot of trouble the very first time. I died in the second half, like, very quickly. But it turned out on my other attempts went pretty well. You get very RNG dependent. Okay, well, thanks for the heads up. I'll look forward to that. A lot of the FGO quests can be like that, right? And the nice thing is usually it's like, if you can die quickly or win quickly, that's fine. It's the worst when you get bad RNG roll on, like, your 20th turn after 45 minutes of fighting. But yeah, anyway, just that. Oh wow, I forgot that I had Parvati level 100. Oh, and thank you so much for the follow, just a Morgan fan. Really appreciate it. But that said, I do think I'm gonna end the stream there. I really just wanted to do the challenge quest, and I did it. Like, I usually stream Genshin as well, but there's actually not a whole lot going on in that tonight, and I'm gonna be going to bed soon. But yeah, I'm in the Eastern time zone, which actually you can see my current time there on the top right. But yeah, again, thank you so much for coming by, Just a Morgan fan, and the follow. I hope to see you around. And, you know, best of luck on everything in FGO and such. And if I don't see you again, well, I hope you get Morgan when she comes out. It's always nice to see somebody who just, like, states their love for a character right on their name. If I had a name, I'd probably be Just a Shiki fan. You can see, she's my level 100 on multiple ones. MP3 for this. But yeah, I'm gonna have to head to bed soon, so I'll end the stream there. Talk to you next time. Bye.